hyped up Colorado School of Mine or Digger team here as the 2 seed facing off against the number 3 seed Roadrunners of MSU Denver here in Grand Junction, Colorado. Hi everybody, Brandon Applehans. I want to welcome you all in to the 2017 RMAC Baseball Tournament Championship here as we are coming off 2 back-to-back games that really, you cannot sum them up in like terms. The first contest here today was unlike many we've seen in the tournament here today. May 11th, the second day of action, Regis and UCCS ended in a 9-8 fashion with Regis with the 1-run win in the 13th inning. It was a 4-hour, 15-minute game, and now coming off a 19-0 win for Colorado Mesa against CSU Pueblo. The bags are packed for the UCCS Mountain Lions and the CSU Pueblo Thunderwolves, as they will both be heading home here tonight as they have 2 losses and are gone. Regis will advance, and the winner of this contest here will take on Mesa in tomorrow's action at 12 p.m. The loser of tonight's action will play Regis for a Judgment Day of both teams there. Both will have 1 loss. The loser of tonight's game will take on Regis tomorrow in the 3:30 game, and then the 7 o'clock game will give us 2 final teams here in tournament play. Folks, this one ahead of us is going to be a great matchup. We got the 2-3 look, Colorado School of Mines, the higher seed, and number 3, MSU Denver. Head coaches for these squads, Jared Otis for MSU Denver, 6th season as the head coach, and as well Jared Goodale of Colorado School of Mines, 6th season as the head coach and the reigning coach of the year. 2016 was quite the year for Colorado Mines. Won 9 consecutive. They win against the RMAC champs Mesa and the Lone Star in Angelo State here. This one starts off with a 2-0 look, and MSU Denver will take to the bats first. At the plate for MSU Denver is Jake Thurston right now, trying to get that one fair out the left side line. And it is, if anything, a hit parade for Jake Thurston this year. 17 ribbies on the year, 40 hits, and a stolen base machine in Jake Thurston. He was monumental in their win over CSU Pueblo, and now faces a 2-ball, 2-strike look from the pitcher of Colorado Mines. And that man right there on the mound, Tyler Thomas, does not need any introduction. The guy, decent ERA, 4.57 in that 9-inning stretch here for the righty, the senior. But 11 games played thus far, and he has proved to head coach Jared Goodale that he means business, as both these 2 teams undefeated. A first-round victory for Mines against a tough and young first-year team in UCCS, and they battled, but Regis had a walk-off, rather Mines had a walk-off fashion homer that ended the first-round hopes for UCCS. That was quite a game. You have a home run by UCCS to start things off, and then in a walk-off fashion, Colorado School of Mines just took that one in a 5-4 look. It was 10 innings. They forced extra innings, and you have the man known as Lambert on the squad. And Connor Lambert hit that walk-off homer. It was back-to-back homers in the first 2 games. There you see a swing and a miss. And starting off with some power here is Tyler Thomas, wearing 23 in that circle. And the Ore Diggers, once again in the Magic Mines unis, they pulled off quite the run last year. And that comeback win over Adams State, down big in the RMAC tournament. And now, once again here, 23 on the mound, 2 outs, and throwing some heat struck out Donnie Ortiz Jr. last time. And now Trent Maloney will take to the plate, now faces an 0-1 look here with 2 outs. Tried to paint the right corner, cannot get it in the form of a strike. The nightcap game here today. Winner takes on Colorado Mesa. The loser of this game will take on Regis in the consolation bracket. We'll see where that one lands. Looks to be a right field look and lands in front of 3 Ore Diggers for a tough break for the Ore Diggers. And a base hit. Now you have a Roadrunner accompanying first. And on the bag, the first hit today for MSU Denver. Now Trent Maloney on first, and Cale O'Donnell, the talk of the town, man of the hour. He was pitching, he was hitting, and he was quite frankly doing it all for MSU Denver in that win just yesterday. And that's number 8, the first baseman here at the plate, now faces a 1-0 look from Thomas. Down the hatch, right of the glove of Thomas, and it just in that sweet spot. Uncatchable by Tyler Thomas there on the mound. And if you're Cale Thomas, you bring a batting power that is unlike anyone in the conference. 40 RBIs and that .349 batting average as they bring up the catcher, Marcus Bean, for the first look today at the plate. Talk about turning something from nothing. Here, just a fly ball to right field, lands in between 3 Ore Diggers. And you had a bland inning, is what it looked like. Here, about to conclude the top of the first here. MSU Denver now 2 on the bag at first and second. And a swing away for Marcus Bean goes down for strike 2. Still in full command on the mound is Tyler Thomas. Now we'll see if he wastes the pitch and see if he can catch the catcher off guard here. Being at the plate, now up in the count. 0-2 look for Thomas. Down the dirt, grazes the dish. And that'll go for ball 1. Looks like he tried to bait in Bean, and that's just a catcher's mentality on that 0-2 look up in the count. Runners at first and second. Contact is made. We'll see if the Ore Diggers can catch the fly ball, and yes, called off was the infield second baseman for Colorado School of Mines and Logan Smith. Mines will take to the bats for the first time, bottom of the first, when we come back. Number 9 will take to the pitching mound here to start things off for MSU Denver on the defensive side of things. I want to welcome you all back to the third and final game, the nightcap. Here the lights are on in Grand Junction, Colorado. 2017 RMAC baseball tournament being played, and number 9 on the mound. A high ERA with a 7.23 and a 2.3 win-loss record. The senior, Derek Stimpson, having a Opportunity to put MSU Denver on the map. Looking good in warm-ups. And the first man out to test Derek Stimson on the mound is the second baseman Logan Smith for Colorado School of Mines. And to start things off, a bunch of all RMAC selections on this team, and one to bat is Logan Smith. And quite the batting average he's accumulated this year, and a .349 over 50 games played. 31 ribbies and 56 runs. He leads the team in runs and tied in hits with 68. Tying the man on deck in Connor Lambert. 2 hitting machines back-to-back, and then you have the cleanup in Jace Seltzer. He's showed out in the tournament, just a sophomore, but back-to-back-to-back seniors. And the first 3 batters here in the lineup. Here comes the 2-0 pitch, and now a 3-ball look coming from Derek Stimson against the first-teamer. What an answer back that was by Stimson. We'll see how he fares out against this Colorado Mines team. The last time these two teams met, MSU Denver and Colorado School of Mines, as you see a walk there for Logan Smith. The last time these two teams met, the Ore Diggers got the better of the Roadrunners. In Game 1 went 11-5 in favor of the Ore Diggers, 11-8 in favor of the Roadrunners, and then the Colorado School of Mines got Game 3 and 4 in a 10-3, 15-11 fashion over there at the Jim Darden Field in beautiful Golden, Colorado. We'll see if anything follows the last 2 games of the series. Last game played between these two, March 19th, and it went to Colorado Mines in favor 15-11. Runner on the bag at first, and now facing an 0-1 look after the walk. And he got him for the second strike. Connor Lambert on the 0-2 look now. We'll see if we see another unhittable pitch. See if he wastes this one on an 0-2 look. But you got to be careful. You have a man by the name of Logan Smith, with 2 stolen bases this year. We'll see if he steals yet another here in the RMAC tournament. Takes a hefty lead. And talk about that pitch by Derek Stimson. This guy's windup is next level. He puts a little bit of leg into it, pretty much goes down to his knee on the release. And that was a heater for the first out for Derek Stimson in this ball game. Connor Lambert retired. Cody Marvel, the center fielder. And a runner goes, they swing it to second, and he got him, folks. I knew that one from up here in the skybox. It was 7-on-7 here. Logan Smith, number 7 for Mines, went up against Donnie Ortiz Jr., the second baseman. And number 7 in the gray there for MSU Denver. A big out. And now 2 away. And a sigh relief for Derek Stimson. And no runners aboard now with 2 away. Swing away. Foul tip for Cody Marvel. .368 batting average. 1 batter behind Connor Lambert in batting average. He brings his strength in doubles, has 13 to offer this year in 2017 for the Ore Diggers. And off the 2-2, shortstop to first. And this is an amped-up MSU Denver team. We got a 6-3 ending, and 3 outs is just enough. And that will put MSU Denver at the top of the second here. And we'll see if they can put to the bats after those 2 hits that they saw after the let-go fly ball out to right field. And, folks, we've got a heck of a game coming to you live here at top of the second when we come back. The 2-3 matchup here with Colorado School of Mines, the high seed, MSU Denver, the 3 seed, facing off, and a goose egg for runs in the first inning will do it. Brandon Applehans with the call here tonight, top of the second as we return. The Mavericks took care of business in a 19-run win. Yes, 19 runs for the home team in Colorado Mesa. And the winner of this Mines Roadrunner matchup will take on the top team, hometown favorite, in Colorado Mesa. That one fielded with ease. And the second baseman for Mines, and Logan Smith, retires the first out of the contest. That'll bring up Hunter Donaldson as Sean Kennedy takes a seat. Hit on the first pitch. We'll see what Donaldson strikes up here, going up against the pitcher and Tyler Thomas. Could be a pitching battle between Thomas of Mines and Derek Stimson of MSU Denver. Donaldson the heave and goes for strike 1. These 2 guys showed some stuff in the first inning. Great field job by MSU Denver getting Stimson back in the race with that 0 look on the scoreboard. And right now a 0-2 look. We'll see if he throws this one away. No runners aboard. And not too much of a wild pitch, just high and outside for ball 1. And just a weak swing there by Donaldson, uncharacteristic. Looked to be a changeup look in the arsenal of Tyler Thomas. And that'll bring up the next batter for MSU Denver, number 19, the 8th, the DH, in Nick McCaskey. That one a center field fly, and that will do it, folks. A 1-2-3 inning, and hats off to Tyler Thomas, making it happen on the defensive end. And on the offensive side of things will be Colorado Mines, bottom of the second, when we return. We bring you back to the bottom of the second inning. MSU Denver held to zeros in the top of the first and second, thanks to Tyler Thomas, the pitcher with a relatively decent ERA, 4.57 here in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. Not too bad of an ERA, considering this has been a high-scoring tournament here today. One considering Colorado Mesa in 9 innings had 19 runs scored against CSU Pueblo. And meanwhile, Mines calls to the plate number 9, Jace Seltzer. First look at Seltzer here today, 326. That one popped up. The shortstop, easy field for Jake Thurston. He was everywhere, making plays, making the 6-4-3 look easy against CSU Pueblo just a day ago. And a quick bounce back for both these teams, both undefeated, both a first-round win. Mines against UCCS, MSU Denver against CSU Pueblo. They summon number 27, Trevor Cahey, to the batter's box, the true freshman, trying to challenge Derek Stimpson on the mound. Try to clip the inside of the strike zone. That goes for ball 2. We've seen Stimpson in the lopsided count with a 3-ball, no-strike look multiple times thus far. And once again, we see it again here in the bottom of the second. Time and time again, we see Stimpson react with a big 3-0 look here. And now with 1 out, tries to come back, and he will go a 4-ball, no-strike look to Cahey and walks the true freshman. And on the bag is the go-ahead run. Could be the first one of the contest with just 1 out. Some life for this Mines team. Mikey Gangwish, number 8, the catcher, the lefty, will try to dismantle Derek Stimpson on the mound. And Stimpson on the answer after the 4-ball, no-strike walk to Trevor Cahey, now at first. Taking a hefty lead. We've seen 1 runner picked at first in the last contest with Colorado Mesa. And talk about a pitcher for Colorado Mesa and J.R. McDermott. The guy could have went all 9 innings, but they take him out with just 3 outs to go, up 19. I think it's safe to say they would have won that one with or without McDermott, but McDermott put on the pace. And right now, in the batter's box, the 1-2 look coming to Mikey Gangwish. That one chipped foul down the right side into the bench of the visiting on paper MSU Denver Roadrunners. Aboard the bases is Trevor K right now on first base. That one ripped foul. We got another look at the 1-2 coming from Derek Stimpson, number 9 in the gray on the mound. Hefty lead there by Trevor K. And ripped down the right side, right through the glove of number 8, Cale O'Donnell. They try to go at third, and a great base running at third. And at second, they get the runner. Cale stay at third. And trying to get greedy was number 8, Mikey Gangwish. It looked like he had it, just slipped off the bag. And right there to meet him was a quick MSU Denver Roadrunner. And now the base running for Trevor K now stays at third. They'll bring Joe Pop, the sophomore, We'll see if he can get a base hit and bring home the run to get this one under a 1-0 lead for Colorado School of Mines. Runner at the corner of the diamond. Stimson on the 1-0 pitch. Good rip by Pop. And that'll pull strike one. We've seen a couple pitches in the arsenal of Stimson. Right now faced with a 1-1. And that's a great off-speed pitch by Stimson. Looked like it was going outside and just dropped on in the pocket. And the catcher and Marcus Bean. Swing and a miss. And Stimson slaps the glove. And he is feeling himself here today as we have a 0-0 stalemate as we go to the top of the third. They leave Trevor Kay on base for Mines. We will go to the top of the third when we come back on the RMAC Network. We welcome you back. Third inning, top of the stanza here. It's a still 68-degree night here at the Simplesio Field in Grand Junction, Colorado. The home #1 seed, top-ranked team, Colorado Mesa, took the reins on the offensive side and won 19-0, packing the bags of the Thunderwolves. As the winner of this one, Colorado Mines and MSU Denver face off. The winner will take on Mesa. The loser will drop to the consolation bracket and take on Regis for the second game of tomorrow's action at 3:30. Winner will play Mesa at a scheduled 12 p.m. first pitch. Aaron Germani, the center fielder, first look and bottom of the order. Leadoff hitter here against Tyler Thomas of the Ore Diggers. Down the dirt inside, even up the count at 1 apiece. No ground and no edge being given here. We've seen a runner on third, left on base for Mines. We've seen 2 on base for MSU Denver at first and second, but no runners have touched the dish thus far. A goose egg in the run column. 2 hits for MSU Denver and 1 for Mines. Here comes the 2-1. Another foul shot, 2-2 look. Awaiting from Tyler Thomas. We talked about the last time these two teams met. MSU Denver last year. Talk about a player going to the majors and the farm league action. Julian Garcia, the Fort Collins native, Philadelphia Phillies draft him in the 10th round. And what a turnout he had this year in the farm league. 12 games started, 2 complete games. As you see a runner take to first and Germani. And that is the first look at the sophomore top of the lineup here, Jake Thurston, the senior. And a second look at Thurston here today. Facing once again Tyler Thomas on the mound. Shows the bunt. That one laid in the air and it'll bounce left and go outside that white line. Foul. They'll call him back. And halfway to second was Germani. That guy's got wheels on him. Looking to advance runners in scoring position. Out here, the nightcap game, Game 3 of today's action. Winners today, Regis, Colorado Mesa, and right now a 2-3 matchup with the Ore Diggers and Roadrunners. They check to first, a lengthy leadoff by Aaron Germani. And down the dirt's dirty in those striped socks there. I see you, Aaron Germani, in the gray and red for MSU Denver. Lays the bunt, almost caught in. Yes, they catch it. And when I say they, I'm talking about the first baseman for Colorado Mines in Jace Seltzer, number 9, laid out on the play. I was going to say that was a lofty bunt and just a mistake here. Check the replay on this one. Gets up after that one and shakes it off. And an easy grab by number 9. Good move there by Germani, getting back after the acrobatic play for the Ore Diggers. And down goes one for MSU Denver. That was the pitch, if I've seen one, right down the hatch. Donnie Ortiz Jr., the second look at the plate today. On the check swing, they go with he is all good. Don't even need to talk to the umpire here. Good body control by Donnie Ortiz. 17 ribbies, and he's got a dinger on the year. Now with the runner to strike, these 0-0 stalemates. With a runner on the bag at first. After that last heave, Donnie Ortiz Jr. takes the plate. Now a 1-2 coming from Tyler Thomas. Stays alive, chips at the wood, and he'll keep chucking here at the plate. The 1-2 count. Coming to Ortiz. Thomas has a pitch. He throws it. The runner goes. That one makes its way to the outfield. And a stolen base by Aaron Germani. Give that man his first stolen base of the year. And no, they will rule him back to first. On the foul tip, they'll keep him at the 1-2 count. 1 out, no advancement of the runner. Take the man's base back here. No ground given by either team. A lengthy lead almost got him. And Jay Seltzer, talk about this man's glove. This guy is everywhere. Just had a diving catch to mark the first out on a popped up bunt. And got him looking. Almost caught the runner sleeping there. Germani had to get back after a great look from the pitcher and Tyler Thomas. Caught looking, painted the black. Now trying to do it for the third time here today against Trent Maloney, 18 in the gray for the Roadrunners. Just a good-looking form that Tyler Thomas possesses. No hitch in that swing of the leg. And just a great follow-through. A very different throw we've seen tonight here. Derek Stimpson of MSU Denver really goes down to his knee. The righty really goes down to that knee position when he lets that follow-through go. Right now, Thomas faced with a 1-ball, 1-strike look. 2 outs, runner on first, a fly ball. This could do it. And right to left field and retired in the top of the third inning. As Trevor Kay retires 3 and 3 down. As the Ore Diggers will take to the bats when we come back here, bottom of the third. No ground given in this 2-3 matchup with Colorado School of Mines, the upper seed, number 3, MSU Denver. Both teams coming in after wins in the first round of the 2017 RMAC Baseball Tournament Championship. Brandon Applehans as your broadcaster here tonight. And what a great job this cast and crew does here on the campus of Colorado Mesa. Got to give a shout to Nick Curry, Caleb Quimby, Kendra Vogel, Chase Morris, Karen Gonzalez, Molly Hoisington, Ricardo Balderrama, Chandler Roth, Quade Hamilton, and Gypsy Fisher, putting this whole operation into effect here, giving you the replays and giving you some primetime shots there as you see a strike one given by Derek Stimpson, starting off right where he left off in the second inning here. That one down the dirt, evens the count at 1 apiece. That one foul tip at the plate. Number 5 for the Ore Diggers, Derek Daly. True freshman trying to eclipse that 300 batting average. Now listed at a 296. That one a shot, line drive to center field. Just did not have enough cheddar on that one. Daly retired. They bring up Daniel Cerula, sophomore for the Ore Diggers. On deck, Logan Smith in the hole, Connor Lambert. And Logan Smith through the batting order, and he'll see him for yet another time here tonight. On the fresh delivery, that's a chin strap there, right near the face of Daniel Cerula. Cerula has had his moments here, especially in the last contest against UCCS. That is a tough Mountain Lion team, and Cerula and these Ore Diggers defeated a young and eager team here with that amazing walk-off bullet thrown the first, got off the bag, was Cale O'Donnell. That guy, talk about the field awareness by Cale O'Donnell. Not only can the man hit, pitch, but the guy can field now at first base. Check this one out. Gets it, a boomer. And off the bag with that right foot touch. Getting out of the way of the runner. We've seen some hits in the past here, hopefully not in this tournament. Here, as we're just in day 2. Day 4 will mark the big dance here in Grand Junction, May 13. The RMAC Tournament Championship game, and a game, if necessary, at 3:30. That first one scheduled at 1 p.m. Remember, it's double elimination. So we will see how Colorado Mesa fares out against the winner of this Mines MSU Denver matchup. Stimpson on the 2-0 delivery. He chalks up strike one on the foul tip. Three all-RMAC selections on this MSU Denver team. And as for the Ore Diggers, as you see, a swinging away miss by Logan Smith. It evens up the count at 2 apiece. 3 Ore Diggers to match Logan Smith, the first teamer, Mikey Gangwish, all defensive Golden Glove member. And you have Cody Marvel doubling as the second team all defensive selection. And got a chance to watch. Walter Pennington was not picked, but the guy was voted as the RMAC Baseball Pitcher of the Week coming into the tournament. Struck out 5 out of 10 batters and allowed just 1 hit. That guy was flawless last night in that closeout win against UCCS. We bring you back. All 2s on the board here. 2 outs and the 2-2 look coming from Stimpson. High and outside, a good look, but could not get Logan Smith to bait. Here comes the full count look. Logan Smith, Derek Stimson battle. And it keeps on going. Another chip away. And just chopping wood is the senior infielder, Logan Smith. And almost swung on that one. And they check the swing. The third base umpire here tonight, Dennis Wallen, says it is okay on that one. He'll move around the field here. Umpires here tonight. Home plate, Tim Hatfield. First base, Nick Romeros. And third base, Dennis Wallen. That one ripped foul into the territory of MSU Denver. And talk about a perfect night here for baseball. 68 degrees and not dropping a bit. A still night, no wind here in Grand Junction. And it's been a beautiful tournament thus far. Waiting the 0-1 pitch from Stimson. And the runner will go. And with ease, Logan Smith tallies up yet another stolen base for Colorado Mines. 2 outs and a runner aboard at second thanks to the Smith steal. And trying to break this stalemate at 0-0. And at the plate is Connor Lambert. Faces the 1-1. And talk about stolen bases. This guy has 14 of 18 stolen bases. Only picked 4 times this year, but 14, my friend. That is quite the feat. Here, let's see if he can get on base in the highest batting average for the senior on this ball club, clocked in at .391. The matchup of Lambert at the plate, Stimson on the mound. Runner at second, bottom of the third. That one rocketed to center field. And 2 Roadrunners go for it, just a miscommunication. Neither get to it. A bomber out to left center will score the first run and will break this stalemate. Check this one out, right in the sweet spot of both left and center field. And it drops for a Digger score. As you see the Mines celebration and the touch of the dish here. First time in the bottom of the third. And once again, folks, this tournament hanging true to the 2-out mayhem. We've seen some crazy things happen on that 2-out, 1 out remaining. Now a runner, corner of the diamond at third. And ruled back is number 21 of Mines, Connor Lambert, the man who put this all into action. Now resides at third. Got to be careful, we talked about him. 14 to 18 stolen bases. And now Cody Marvel, the catcher, the guy that knows how things work behind the plate, also has 14 stolen bases on the season. Mines ties up the hit category at 2 apiece, with MSU Denver now a 1-run lead. That one clobbered foul left side. That'll get a first strike in the count, going against Cody Marvel. 2 strikes away from the top of the fourth. 1-run lead for the Ore Diggers. Down the dirt outside. We'll see if Stimson can bounce back after that rattled shot. In the drop ball in the green, out in the left center field. Here in the Simplizio field of Grand Junction. And take his base he will. The catcher now occupies the corners of the diamonds teammate Connor Lambert. As Jay Seltzer back to the plate, going up against Stimson on the mound. 33 RBIs for Jay Seltzer. You always got to mention he's got 6 dingers on the year. And boy, they would fancy that. A 3-run homer would be quite nice. For number 9 at the plate, Jace Seltzer, though. Likely story, 33 RBIs and a runner in scoring position on third. Trying to get out of the inning, and he means business. Stimson answers back with a strike. Checks the runner at first. Finds a pitch right to the second baseman of the Roadrunners. And MSU Denver's Donnie Ortiz Jr. will retire 3 and bring up the top of the 4th for MSU Denver. 1 run scored for Colorado Mines and a 1-run lead as we go to the top of the 4th here in the 2017 RMAC Baseball Tournament. And the righty will take back to the mound, number 23, Tyler Thomas. Here at the top of the 4th, still a goose egg for MSU Denver. Coming out at the bottom of the 3rd with a 1-run score. Advantage for Colorado Mines. Cale O'Donnell, circled on my paper here. This guy was the winning force behind that CSU Pueblo 3-4 matchup. The rip and the heave goes for strike 1. Thomas has been stellar. We'll see who can hit off Tyler Thomas. Decent ERA coming in. Looking for the 5-3 win-loss column to increase here for the pitcher for the Ore Diggers. Now a 1-1 look coming from Tyler Thomas. If there's a man to do it, it's Cale O'Donnell. But right now, a fastball just too quick into the glove here for the Ore Diggers. The 1-2 coming. That one got a hold of and stays foul. That one would have been at least a double. A shot out to right field. Great looking swing by Cale O'Donnell. Swing and a miss, and down goes Cale O'Donnell. Tyler Thomas is shaping up to be quite the pitcher here in Game 2 action of the RMAC tournament. Next batter up, we got the catcher Marcus Bean, 17. Now standing off the plate. Hefty swing, has that plant foot on the left. And caught him reaching off the off-speed pitch was Tyler Thomas. See what Thomas dices up here. Good looking changeup, really dropped off in the end. That goes for strike 2. Could be a quick 1-2-3 inning if Thomas holds the shape here. Bid high, they go ball 1 on the count. Talk about a perfect night for America's best game here for the RMAC tournament. 3 games to play tomorrow, a 12, 3:30, and 7 o'clock ball game on our schedule. The winner will play Colorado Mesa of this contest to have a date with the number 1 seeded Mavericks. The loser will take on Regis at 3:30, and then the winner of that contest will take the loser of Game 7 at 12 p.m. So it'll be a quick turnaround for either team, either Regis and the loser of this contest. And a quick turnaround. And on schedule, 3.5 hours separating those 2 pitches from Game 8 and 9. Back to the plate is Sean Kennedy. Playing right field tonight, the DH in the past game. Had a big hit. That one lands foul, but just a miscommunication. Could have been an easy out. And he will be summoned back. And that is Sean Kennedy, number 30. For MSU Denver, the lefty will take back to the plate. Trying to carve some ground here on Colorado Mines. The Ore Diggers struck first in the bottom of the 3rd. 1 run scored off a line drive hit to left center. And got him looking for strike 2. Tyler Thomas, just so many weapons in that pitching arsenal. Here comes the 1-2 look at it, and got him swinging. What a showing we have here by number 23, Tyler Thomas, the righty. Gives out a couple high fives, and he'll go back in the dugout as he will watch these Ore Diggers take to the bats when we come back, bottom of the 4th, here in the RMAC Network. As we bring you back to the bottom of the 4th inning here, 2017 RMAC baseball tournament being played out here at the Simplesio Field here in Grand Junction, Colorado. Brandon Applehans with the call this evening, and happy to be with you as we got a action-packed game ahead of us here. As you see the coaching staff for Colorado School of Mines, the Ore Diggers on top, 1 run to none as they take to the bats, bottom of the 4th. And Derek Stimson still on the pitching mound for MSU Denver. And really a great game being played by Stimson, just a shot to left center that dropped between the 2 road runners and brought in the single run here scored today. Tried to get him inside and paint that corner. We'll see if the comfort and control comes with the pitching duties for Derek Stimson. He's shown the wide variety, but can he hone in those zones right now? A little bit unorthodox pitch. Goes for ball 2. Now a 2-1 look in the count. And a beautiful night out here. A full moon and a 68-degree night. No wind and a still evening. here at the Simplizio Field. Waiting the 3-1. And he walks in. Number 27, Trevor Kay, takes his base and now a body on first. And Trevor Kay, Mikey Gangwish, the sophomore, will take back to the plate with a second look at it. Looks like a stoppage of play right now. And number 8 for Colorado Mines, Mikey Gangwish, steps into the batter's box. A runner on first, a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the fourth for Colorado School of Mines. Tries to lay the bunt and spins back foul for strike one. 35 RBIs on the year for the catcher known as Mikey Gangwish. 8 doubles on the year and 6 bombers outside of the field for Gangwish. Takes the pitch, it goes outside for ball one. On deck is Joe Pop, Derek Daly, the true freshman in the hole there for Colorado Mines. In the dirt, that one slides past the on-deck circle. We will have an automatic take your base privilege there going to the catcher and Mikey Gangwish. Runners advance on the wild pitch. And they will have a powwow for MSU Denver. And amidst the circle is Derek Stimson there on the mound. They'll talk it over. We'll be right back. We'll see if the Roadrunners have this one all patched up. Derek Stimson, no outs to show. And a runner on the bag at first in Mikey Gangwish. Joe Pop takes to the plate. Another look at the pitcher and Derek Stimson. And Trevor Kay got the walk. Resides at second. Runners aboard, and can Mines capitalize here with runners on? Here comes the 1-0 from Stimson. Good looking windup, and tried to get him on the corner right outside the outskirts of the plate. And Stimson really fixated on the runner at second. And Trevor Kay, 1 for 3 on stolen bases. On the stat sheet, wouldn't be worried, but right now a hefty lead for Kay. And we can see here, if the Roadrunners want to make a run, right now is the Ore Diggers in the driver's seat. Joe Pop at the plate. Waiting the 3-ball no-strike pitch once again, and a walk will load the bases. And Derek Stimson in the midst of what could be the perfect storm brewing for Colorado School of Mines. I'm talking it over. Cale O'Donnell is in that pitching circle last night. Marcus Bean now on the mound with O'Donnell. We'll see how Stimson reacts with ore diggers all around. The bases are juiced, no outs, and a perfect storm for Colorado Mines. At the plate, number 5. It's Derek Daly, the third baseman for the Ore Diggers. Takes ball 1. Now 6 balls thrown, no strikes. The last batter, and now a 2-0 look for Daly. And that's what you like to see if you are head coach Jared Otis of MSU Denver. Here comes the 2-1, bases loaded. Bottom of the 4th, no outs. Mines on top by a run. And the rip foul ball goes for strike 2. Craving the first out is Stimson on the mound. Right now, hostile territory here. And a big game for both clubs. On the 2-2 delivery, got him swinging the tag regardless. And what an answer back. After the 6 balls thrown, he comes back and gets the out on the strikeout. That will bring the last man in the batting order, the shortstop Daniel Cerula. Such a monumental player to this Ore Digger team. Talk about young talent. And all the Ore Diggers retreat back to the bags. Talk about a tough situation to get out of. It's still anyone's ball game here if you can get out of this inning. But as much harder said than done. Here now senior Derek Stimson, number 9 in the gray. The righty at the mound. On the 1-0 delivery. That one a shot. Can they get to it in time? And a great effort by the right fielder, Sean Kennedy. As Daniel Cerula takes the stick and goes back to the plate here. Now faces a 1-ball, 1-strike look. Bases juiced and 1 out to claim for MSU Denver. Just a 1-run lead. It could be a horrific story here for Metro in the bottom of the 4th. Now a count weighing toward the strikes for Derek Stimson. We'll see if he can close the deal and erase this potentially horrific inning and take away that sac fly option and bring in a run. Ball 2 is called in the Stimson-Cerula matchup. Top of the lineup, if Cerula can get on base and bring home a run, Logan Smith, Connor Lambert, and Cody Marvel all set in the lineup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now we got a full count. If you ever talk about a situation that a freshman dreams of, now a senior. The 4-year guy, Derek Stimson, now on the mound, faces a 3-2 pitch, 1 out, and the base is loaded. And now a 1-run deficit. Brings the heat, and what a pitch that was. Fastball right up the middle for number 9. You can chalk up the strikeout and potentially save this inning. Here with 1 out to go, 2 away for MSU Denver. That will be Logan Smith, the first team All RMAC selection, yet again at the plate for another appearance. That one popped up, and boy, would the Roadrunners love to have that one in play and get out of this inning. 2 strikes away from MSU Denver, forcing the top of the 5th with just a 1-run deficit here, caused in the 3rd. Delivers away, fouled. And just 1 strike away, and what a monumental comeback that would be for Derek Stimson, getting him out of this inning. Waiting the 0-2 pitch. Will he waste it, or will he go for the fastball? And swing away the green light. Can the Roadrunners get to it in time? And they do. They leave 3 on in the Ore Diggers. And the MSU Denver Roadrunners and Derek Stimson led the way. They will leave the inning with a goose egg and runs and just a 1-run deficit. A gritty clawback here by Derek Stimson. Top of the 5th when we come back. Beautiful night once again out here in Grand Junction, Colorado. Hi, everybody. Brandon Applehans back here on the RMAC Network here at the Simplicio Field. And what a witnessed inning by the right-handed pitcher, and Derek Stimson clawed back, bases loaded, and just 1 out to claim, and they come back and leave a 0 in the scores box for Colorado Mines. Now top of the 5th. 1-run deficit. Hit column tied at 2 apiece. And now Tyler Thomas will follow suit to what he's been doing thus far here in the 4 innings pitched here in this MSU Denver Mines matchup. In the regular season, Mines got the better of them. And just a chip shot in the infield, and touches the bag is number 9, Jace Seltzer. Reeling in that out. And 1 away for the Ore Diggers. 19 is summoned to the plate for MSU Denver. 8th in the lineup is Nick McCaskey. Picked his spots and now propelled these MSU Denver Roadrunners past CSU Pueblo in that last contest. High for ball 1. Tyler Thomas has been perfect thus far, just 2 hits in a scoreless Metro squad. Tried to get him outside for ball 2. gets a hold of it, has some distance. Can they get to it in time? And a great early work by the left fielder of Colorado Mines, and Trevor Kay. Did his work early, saw that one hit with some power, and got his legs into it, got to the right spot. Pretty much a track athlete as it may be. Trevor Kay records the second out. Could it be a 1-2-3 again in the inning for Tyler Thomas and company? And tried to get him off the 2 away. We just saw there, last in the lineup, Aaron Germani takes to the batter's box. That one popped near the bullpen. And all the staff and athletes get out of the way. Try to salvage every ball here. Talk about those 50-50 foul ball opportunities. We've seen some players sell out here near the tarp, near the dugout, and near the stands here. All to try to get that out. Saw a couple opportunities in the blowout win with the Colorado Mesa Mavericks advancing to tomorrow's action. If you're just now joining, the winner of this ball game will take on Colorado Mesa, and the other will go to the consolation bracket. The loser of this contest will take on a hungry and a battle-tested Regis Ranger team. Off the glove of the shortstop. And Daniel Cerula could not make the play. Just too much cheddar on the Aaron Germani hit. And that'll get him a base hit. And just a tough catch there. Took a hop out of the glove. Good replay job here by the staff. And now we got a 2-out look. Could be a surge by the Roadrunners. Now with the runner on first, Thomas has some company behind him. And that brings up the top of the lineup near our scores booth. Could have reached out and catch that one. Goes for strike one on the foul. Foul look on the swing of the stick by Jake Thurston. And neither team obviously in it or out of it. Right now, just a 1-run lead for Colorado Mines. But ground has not been given to either club right now. Low-scoring game. We've seen polar opposites of these ball games today. A 4-hour, 15-minute start-to-finish game with UCCS and Regis. That one going towards the Regis Rangers in the win. And we had a high-scoring 12-run start to the game in the bottom of the first by Colorado Mesa, proving why they are the number one team. Ended up winning that one 19 to a goose egg and 19 to zip over CSU Pueblo. Hammered, takes the hop, easily caught, and that's a great job by number 7 of Colorado Mines, the first teamer, Logan Smith. Colorado Mines will take to the bats bottom of the 5th with a 1-1 lead when we come back. Number 21 is summoned to the plate, bottom of the 5th for Colorado School of Mines and Connor Lambert. Stimson just got out of hostile territory, and the bases being juiced. Only had one out, and somehow got out of the fourth inning with a 0 mark on the scoreboard. Now evens up the count at 1-1. And now faces Connor Lambert. Lambert a .393 batting average. The man can bring home the long ball. He has 5 home runs on the season. And on deck is Cody Marvel. 43 RBIs for the catcher, so we'll see if Lambert can get on base. And he might be able to with a couple pitches like that. That one high and near the helmet of the batter. Lambert will now face a 2-2 delivery from Stimson. What a heave and what a pitch. Derek Stimson cashes in for one away as the Roadrunners pass it around the diamond in a good-looking spot. If you are a Derek Stimson, regardless of the 1-0 deficit, and Mines possesses that 1-run lead. MSU Denver is still hanging, still anyone's ball game. So you don't want to miss this one. Cuffed him on that one, easy catch, and back-to-back outs. In less than 30 seconds. Good look there by Derek Stimson. Just a heads-up play. Catch it, ride it to first. Two outs, no runners aboard. And they bring up number 9, Jace Seltzer. We'll see how the lefty faces Derek Stimson. That one gets away from the catcher here. Right now, Colorado Mines the 2 seed. A 1-run advantage. A shot to right field. And it looks like that one did not even hit the glove of the right fielder. Might have to see a replay on this one. Just a shot to right field and a double. It goes down for Colorado School of Mines here with a 1-run lead in the bottom of the 5th inning. What an acrobatic catch there, or at least attempt to catch that one off the back of the wall here at Simplesio Field. And tried to make the heroic catch. And now a runner aboard at second. Down the dirt. Rolled a ball. And Marcus Bean trying to get that catch back in the strike zone. Doing a good job of keeping that glove steady. The 1-0 look from Stimson. What a heave by number 27. Now at the plate. Trevor Kay, .326 average. Now trying to stir something up for Colorado Mines. Trevor Kay, 17 RBIs on the year with a runner in scoring position. Now at second. Stimson glances at the runner. And Kay will see another strike on that one. Faces a 1-2 look one more time. And just one strike away from MSU Denver going to the offensive side. Pitch almost gets away. Great trap by Marcus Bean. Runner aboard is Colorado Mines' Jace Seltzer. At the plate, number 27, Trevor Kay, now faces a 2-ball, 2-strike look. Here with a 1-run advantage. Swing and a miss. They go to first, tap the bag. And that will retire the end of the 5th inning. The 6th stanza. When we return here, MSU Denver will take to the offensive side. Top of the 6th inning here. Beautiful night at the Supplizio Field. Tyler Thomas on pitching duty. And all zeros across the 1st through 5th inning, now top of the 6th. We'll see here in the 6th stanza how MSU Denver will take to the bats. They only have 2 hits on the night against Thomas. The most they've had is runners at 1st and 2nd. We'll see if they can touch the left corner of the diamond there at 3rd, and if they can touch the dish and tie things up at 1 run apiece here. Or Diggers on top. They have been since the bottom of the 3rd. And now a ball. Now 2-ball, no strike look. Now coming from Thomas. The gut check pitch and a base hit out to left field. Hits the green, takes a bounce into the glove. That's good enough for a single for Donnie Ortiz Jr. A .393 batting average, walks to the plate in Trent Maloney. Cale O'Donnell in the batter's circle on deck here. Trent Maloney, 38 RBIs, a runner now at first. Could have attested to go back to first base. We'll see if Danny Ortiz Jr. tempts fate here and tries for his first stolen base of the year. He's 0 for coming into the playoffs. Right now, number 7 in gray there with the hefty lead. Trying to take 2. And they try for first. Took a glove to the face on the sweep to the runner. Just incidental contact by Jace Seltzer. They're on first. Could have been a warning shot. Donnie Ortiz still taking the same amount of lead once again. One will go foul. And talk about the wheels on Donnie Ortiz. The guy was halfway to laid bunt, just went left, took a hop foul. And Tyler Thomas will have another look at the bunt attempt by Trent Maloney. A runner aboard first, no outs, and MSU Denver, the 3 out of the 2-3 matchup here, trails by 1 run. And now a 2-ball, 2-strike look, and we'll see if Trent Maloney gets the green light or if he'll try to lay the bunt here with the runner on first. The swing is away. That one left center field. Drops in the glove and one away for Colorado Mines.
Now batting number 8, Cale O'Donnell.
Cale O'Donnell, this guy a jack of all trades. Coming into the game today, he's been the pitcher, hitter, and the leader for MSU Denver. And right now, the first baseman for MSU Denver. Right now, taking on a tough Tyler Thomas. That one takes a hop and a skip to the right side of the field here. Just takes a bounce outside of the infield into the outfield for a base hit. Runners at first and second once again for MSU Denver. And just 1 out to play, 2 outs to play. Really playing with nothing to lose here. In a 3-2 matchup. Mine's the high seed, so they will have the privilege of batting last if this one goes into the 9th inning with a tied score. Tried to paint the plate outside look, and a walk would load up the bases. Now 1 ball, no strike look. Coming to Marcus Bean, the catcher of this Roadrunner squad. The rip fouled at the low end of the bat, took a bounce back for strike 1. MSU Denver trying to battle back, 1-run deficit for MSU Denver. Good breaking ball by Tyler Thomas, goes for strike 2. Off the 1-2 pitch from Thomas. Got him to swing. Good looking changeup on the outside. And retires 2. 2 down. And 1 to go if you are Tyler Thomas. With 2 on, MSU Denver trying to capitalize and not leave runners on the bag. They bring the DH of yesterday's game, the right fielder, here today, called upon for his batting ability. 353 average and 24 RBIs with runners in scoring position here tonight. Paints the right high corner for ball 1. And if you include yesterday's first round of the RMAC tourney, Colorado Mines has accumulated a 5-game win streak now. And they are rolling now in the playoffs. A 1-run advantage. A neutral sighting this year. A 1-3 record. On the road, we will see how they play away with the fans if they get a date with destiny and win this one and play Colorado Mesa. And Mesa took care of business today. 19 runs. You put a couple scores together here today and not even make 19 runs between the two teams. Let alone Colorado Mesa, a bat-heavy team. The sluggers of the RMAC. And they have a game against the winner of the Mines Roadrunner matchup. Here comes the 3-1 look. And taking his base is the left fielder in Sean Kennedy for MSU Denver. Here comes the 0-1. And tried to get him to bait on the down the dirt off-speed pitch. Bases loaded. Tyler Thomas on the mound. Who will win the battle between Thomas and Donaldson? A walk would bring in the tying run. They're now bases juiced. Number 7 of MSU Denver, and Donnie Ortiz Jr. now resides at third base. The 2-1 count. Tension's heating up here. Here comes the delivery. That one a shot, takes a hop and a skip to the outfield. And at least 2 Roadrunners will score here and take the lead for MSU Denver. What a shot. And a boomer. Took a skip and a hop to the outfield, and Hunter Donaldson has a nice looking double, advancing the runners home as MSU Denver takes a 2-1 one-run lead in the top of the 6th inning. Nick McCaskey will take to the plate, number 19 of MSU Denver. It looks like we got some activity of number 25 for Colorado Mesa in the bullpen, Sam Slusser. 2.25 ERA. We just might see number 25 take this one away from Tyler Thomas, who Tyler Thomas has been playing phenomenal. Just he had a great line drive shot there. Took a bounce to the outfield with runners on base. The bases were juiced. And still runners at second and third trying to get out of the inning and get back to the bats. And Tyler Thomas hearing it from these ore diggers in the dugout. We'll see if he can pull himself and the ore diggers out of this hole. Here now with a 2-1 one-run lead for MSU Denver. Right to the glove of the second baseman. And a good call there by Jared Goodale of Colorado Mines. 3 down. Will do it, force the bottom of the 6th, but 2 runs scored for MSU Denver as the 3 seed takes the advantage in the 2-3 matchup as we go to the bottom of the 6th with Colorado Mines when we return. Mikey Gangwish will take to the batter's box here as MSU Denver trying to close out with a 1-run lead in the 6th inning. 2-run score to the top of the 6th. And now standing in the way of the ore diggers in this inning, once again, Derek Stimpson. We'll see if he can fight off the ore diggers. We've seen bases loaded and back-to-back strikes on the heave. And a good at-bat against Mikey Gangwish. Here for Derek Stimpson. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And tried to bring him home on 3 strikes back to back, but goes for a ball. Last time Gangwish hit by the pitch. So we'll see if he steps into this one and cranks one home. And Stimpson tried to play the outside zone of the strike. We'll see how that strike zone is painted here. Here comes the 2-2. Laid the bat in front. Almost a check swing But regardless, you got a 2-2 look again for the catcher. And tried to get him. We'll see what he comes with. The off speed, the changeup. If you lay a fastball in front of Mikey Gangwish, the 324 average could send that one out of here. Here comes the full count look. And tried to paint the outside corner on that off-speed look. Gangwish will take to the bag at first. Joe Pop. Runners in scoring position. A runner, the tying runner, now at first. 21 ribs for Joe Pop in 2017. Can he get the 22nd ribby of the year? And a great laid bunt there. And just great communication by the Cale O'Donnell and Danny Ortiz in the 1-2 showing here at first and second.
Now number 5, Derek Daly.
Derek Daly, 8th in the lineup, will try and bring a runner home. Daly now stands at a 222 average. And in position to get a 28th RBI on the season. Last at bat struck out on the Stimson hot hand. We're seeing here, we'll see how he fares out now. Faces an 0-1 look from the man on the mound. Good swing there, takes the hop, and right into the glove. A shortstop that is not fazed by any means, and Jake Thurston takes away the sac fly option. 2 outs and 1 to go to retire the Ore Diggers and head to the top of the 7th here. They will pinch hit for Colorado Mines. Number 19, Walter Pennington, better well known as the RMAC Baseball Pitcher of the Week. Pennington brings the heavy bat to the plate, a .429 batting average. Coming into the series. And what an ERA this guy has, a 4-1 win-loss record. Now pitcher to pitcher. And we'll see how Stimson reacts on this one. Looks like we have a stoppage of play here. Looks like the catcher of MSU Denver came up a bit gimpy on that one, checking out the eye. The coaching staff checks out the catcher in Marcus Bean for MSU Denver, making sure those eyes are A-OK because he's got a fastball off speed and a changeup coming his way real fast, real quick with Derek Stimson on the other side of that telephone. We'll see how Marcus Bean reacts with just 1 out to go. We've seen the game change throughout the series regardless of the teams here with 2 outs to go. Rather, 2 outs on the board, 1 to go. And now back-to-back balls thrown by Derek Stimson. Runner at the left corner of the diamond at third. The tying run for Colorado Mines. Activity on that pitch. Does it have the length? It lands at the foot of the sign in the outfield. And Colorado Mines ties this thing up. And talk about some activity on that one. That was a shot to right center. And he was trying to get it over that 400 mark. And at the foot of the tarp, And off the backside wall, ties this thing up at 2 runs apiece. And once again, mayhem with 2 outs to go. Once again in this 2017 RMAC Baseball Tournament Championship. Ore Diggers with momentum building here late in the bottom of the 6th. They go pinch hit for Cerula. That brings up the top of the order. And Logan Smith, number 7, for Colorado Mines. Still a beautiful night. Temperatures dropping a bit. And the lights starting to shine bright. And who will take home this victory and take on a team that is the fan favorite to make it to the big dance? The winner of this contest will take on Colorado Mesa. The loser taking on Regis, a gritty team that defeated UCCS to stay alive here in tournament play. The bat is laid in front. And a Colorado School of Mine Ore Digger will score in number 19. The pitcher will touch the plate. Now in the form of a heavy hitter, Walter Pennington will touch the bags and now touch the dish for a 3-2 one-run lead. Now as they match the Roadrunners in a 2-score in the inning. Tried to barehand it and just over the shoulder of the first baseman. That one cranked right center once again, and a great backup job by the right fielder of MSU Denver, Sean Kennedy. Folks, what a back-and-forth game it has been. It was a 1-run lead for Colorado Mines since the bottom of the 3rd, but both teams scored 2 runs in the 6th inning. And we'll head to the 7th with a 1-run Colorado Mines lead. Top of the 7th when we come back. Top of the 7th inning, Ore Diggers bounce back and answer 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning. As we welcome you all back, Brandon Applehans here at the Simplesio Field in a 1-run lead for Colorado School of Mines, and some heavy bats being brought to the plate here by Colorado Mines. We'll see if MSU Denver can answer. And Germani will step to the plate. The lefty trying to hit off a near-stellar Tyler Thomas. We saw some action over there in the bullpen. It looks like after this tied up ball game and now a 1-run lead, looks like the activity has died down a bit in the bullpen. And Thomas will try to wreak havoc here in the further innings. Swing is away, foul ball. And now 2 quick strikes going against the number 9 batter in Aaron Germani. Tried to get him looking off that 0-2 look. Didn't waste a pitch that bad, just went outside. Trying to get Germani to reach for it. Once again, outside, paints the corner. We're all tied up at 2 in the count. Temperature's starting to drop. A delayed start, now a 10-15 real-time ball game as we got a top of the 7th look. The bat is laid at the low end of the stick, and just another handcuffed look on the swing. Still a 2-2 count. Coming to the 9th hitter, and Aaron Germani, number 25, in the gray there on your screen. Tyler Thomas on the mound. Here comes the 2-2 delivery. Try to get him on the fastball. Takes the hop right to the glove of the shortstop. And a great-looking 6-3 combo for one away for the Ore Diggers. Top of the lineup. This guy means business. But can he capitalize against a red-hot Tyler Thomas? Trying to get on base and take down the Tyler Thomas, the guy who limited these Roadrunners to just 1 run in the top of the 6th. And it was batting practice for Hunter Donaldson. Rather, 2 scores. And Hunter Donaldson, 2 RBIs on the day, and got a 1-run lead. And then it was the Ore Diggers who answered in the bottom of the inning. And now battling back, there's a caught-looking, good-looking strike by Thomas. Trying to get that 5th win and advance to play Colorado Mesa in a battle of the Colorado teams here in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. That one, a line drive, and it is gone. Not only did it hit a homer, but he goes over the tallest fence here, the double-layered big fella over there, 302 plus. And that will spark some extra life into Jake Thurston and MSU Denver as they tie this one up at 3 runs apiece. Look at that shot over the top of the Home Loan State Bank banner out there in left field. He goes the double banner, and it looks like we might have a change in pitching here as they tie this one up at 3 runs apiece. They'll have a powwow. We'll be back in a bit. We welcome you back to the top of the 7th inning. Coming off a homer by Jake Thurston, the solo home run, tying up this ball game at 3 runs apiece in the 7th stanza as we have a pitching change in Sam Slusser. Good ERA at 2.25 in those 9 innings allowed, and a 1-0 win-loss record And he's got a save under his belt in the year of 2017. And the redshirt freshman now. The lights are on in hopes of taking on Colorado Mesa with the win here. We'll see how this one pans out for Sam Slusser. Donnie Ortiz Jr. will be the first specimen on the list of the newly inserted pitcher in Sam Slusser. And the fresh look here in the cheers for Ortiz Jr. of MSU Denver. A hit on the day for Ortiz. And now back-to-back balls thrown by Slusser. Can he get on track here with the batter in the box, the lights on, and this thing all tied up at 3 runs? Down almost in the dirt for ball 3. And a big pitch coming. A walk would put a go-ahead run on base there at first. And what an answer by Slusser. Hearing it from the Ore Diggers. Six hits, looking for the 7th. Is David Ortiz caught looking for strike 2. What a great battle back in the count by Sam Slusser. Now he's got a hack at it. Chopping wood, or at least starting to, is Donnie Ortiz Jr. Looks like Slusser might have found his groove. Here with a full count among him. 1 out, no runners aboard. Swing is away. Slusser answers big after a 1-1 score in the top of the 7th. It was a 1-run lead by Colorado Mines in a solo home run in a shot in the double-sided banner by Jake Thurston. Trent Maloney now takes a glimpse the first time in the pitcher and Sam Slusser, number 25 on the mound. Maloney going to try to go 2 for 4 here today in the bottom of the 7th, rather top of the 7th. Maloney in the box, waiting the Slusser 1-1 pitch. Holds the glove, tries to make a case. And they'll go with a ball 2 look. Now a 2-1 count. And such a drastic left foot step on that pitch here for Sam Slusser. I was always taught, if it works, it looks good. That is exactly what Sam Slusser is doing here. Number 25 on the mound now faces the 2-2 count with 2 outs and trying to force to the bottom of the 7th. Heave and a miss, and Slusser looks good out here. 2 down for Slusser, 3 for the inning. That will carve us to the bottom of the 7th with Colorado Mines taken to the bats when we come back. Leadoff hitter scheduled for Cody Marvel, number 11 in the batter's circle there off center of the diamond. I want to welcome you all back in. Bottom of the 7th here on the RMAC Network. Brandon Applehans here with you on the call, and it's been a back-and-forth matchup. A 1-run lead for Colorado Mines in the 3rd inning, and it was a 2-2 scoring inning in the 6th stanza, and then a 1-run solo home run by MSU Denver. And what a shot that was over a double-layered fence. Therefore, Jake Thurston now 3-3, all tied up at 3 runs apiece, bottom of the inning. We'll see what Colorado Mines can do now with Marvel at the plate. We've seen extra innings today, plenty of extra innings. Went to as much as the 13th between UCCS and Regis to crown a winner and keep a team's hopes alive here in the 2017 RMAC tournament. And new on the pitcher's mound, number 6 for MSU Denver, Jerome Bohannon, the second. Decent ERA, a bit high, 5.13, a 3-2 win-loss record. He's got 12 saves on the year. That one bobbled and right through the glove of the home run derby hitter, and Jake Thurston, as that puts the go-ahead run on first, number 11 for Colorado Mines and Cody Marvel. Bringing up number 9, Jace Seltzer, with Trevor Kay on deck and Mikey Gangwish in the hole. Bullpen activity, bringing in Jerome Bohannon the second. We'll see how the freshman pitcher works out in the decision of Jared Otis, the 6th-year head coach for MSU Denver. Both ball clubs, stellar years this year. In the RMAC, 19 and 16 for MSU Denver, as that one popped up, staying at 2 strikes on the count. Colorado School of Mines, obviously Jared Goodell, reigning coach of the year, and a 21-15 mark in RMAC play. Runner at the right side corner of the diamond. Swing and a miss, and Bohannon the second claims the first out in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting number 27, Trevor Key.
Number 27 summoned back. And Trevor Kay, redshirt freshman, getting a lot of minutes played here in the RMAC tournament. One of the focal points of this team. Bohannon the second tried to go a changeup on Kay, and just a good eye. 17 RBIs coming into tournament play here for Trevor Kay. Now the go-ahead run residing on the bag, now off the bag here at first. Bohannon, the lefty, takes a glance at the runner and throws a rocket down the hatch. And foul tip now, strike 2. The option to turn 2. Bohannon the second, inserted into the lineup. We'll see if it pays off here for the Roadrunners. Brings the heat off our scorer's box. And living to see another day is Trevor Kay with the 0-2 look. Final game, nightcap of day 2 action here for RMAC baseball. Here's Bohannon the second on the delivery. A bit high and a great track down by the catcher for MSU Denver. On a string to the catcher and Marcus Bean. Here's Bohannon the second on the 1-2 delivery. Took a dive inside off the thin piece of the bat. And Cade just chopping wood here once again. Staying alive with a one away for MSU Denver. Runner on first. And high for ball two, even the count up at 2 apiece. A back and forth matchup here, top of the 8th. Just 2 outs away for MSU Denver, the low seed. In a 3-2 matchup here, winner will take on Colorado Mesa at home here tomorrow. Another hack and staying alive. That first game of the day tomorrow, Mesa, the winner today of a 19-0 rout over CSU Pueblo, will take on the winner here on the diamond here tonight. Bohannon the second. Hearing the cheers. Takes a glance at the runner. The runner will go. And a great stolen base by Colorado Mines' Cody Marvel. He is not second team for no reason. This guy is a force to reckon with. 15 of 18 on stolen bases this year. And he now takes to second. Takes a hefty lead, if I may say. And a walk of the batter. And first look, first walk for Joe Bohannon II. This could turn out to be another perfect storm. Last time the Ore Diggers took the lead in the bottom of the 3rd inning. But they also left bases loaded. The great comeback performance by Derek Stimson, rivaling the Ore Diggers, as Bohannon II did not enter the pitching motion. Has no box scenario for Bohannon. Down the dirt, ruffling up some of that brown dirt. We got ball 1. Still a bit wet on the field. Temperatures dying down here. We'll see if that changes anything in the 7th stanza. 2 outs remaining, popped high in the sky and out of play for strike 1. Runners aboard at first and second. Ore Diggers trying to take the lead. MSU Denver was the last to tie up the ball game here in the top of the 7th. That one a line drive. Has the distance. It is good as gone. Nearly hit the upright post for the lights out here. And a 3-run shot for Colorado Mines. Waiting for him at the plate. The teammates of Mikey Gangwish. Gangwish puts one outside of right field. We have a 3-run lead for Colorado School of Mines. And a tough one to digest if you're newly inserted Joe Bohannon II of MSU Denver. Tough one, but what a shot that was outside of this Simplesio field. And now you got to bounce back if you are Bohannon. Oh, 0-1 delivery now makes it an 0-2 count. Here for the next in line for Colorado Mesa. Number 26 at the plate, Joe Pop. fielded by the shortstop. And the man who's willing his Roadrunners to the top is Jake Thurston. Takes a nice play to first to make 2 down and 2 away, going against Colorado Mines. Derek Daly, there you see on your screen, the third baseman takes to the batter's box, and he'll find some green in the outfield. Will take a couple hops. He'll make it to second with ease, and number 5 takes to second base on an easy double following that 3-run homer here just a minute ago. And number 24 called back to the batter's box. Cameron Maxey getting a look here in the RMAC tourney. 2.50 ERA and trying to put 4 on the board in the bottom of the 7th. 3 runs scored and a 3-run lead, and 1 away from closing this inning and going to the top of the 8th. A runner at the point of the diamond. The double for Colorado Mines. And could not get him. Now with the 1-2 count, just 1 strike away for Bohannon. And Derek Daly now on second. Bohannon glances at the runner. Rip shot to right. It'll stay foul and land in the bullpen for MSU Denver. Bullpen activity there you see for the Roadrunners. We'll see if we have a changing made to the Joe Bohannon insert. Right now the lefty on the mound, number 6 on your screen here for MSU Denver. Cranked once again, right foul. And a sigh of relief. We'll see if he can straighten that one out with a runner on second. Good solid hit. Takes a couple hops down the left side line. It looks like Maxey likes the bullpen activity. 1 shot right, 1 shot left. We'll see what shot he sprays next. Here to the outfield, infield, or to a glove of a Roadrunner. And rather it ends in the glove of the catcher. And 3 down. And 3 runs scored in a monumental home run needed by Colorado Mines. Top of the 8th when we come back. We welcome you all back. Top of the 8th inning here. Brandon Applehans with the call on the RMAC network. Shout out to the staff here at Colorado Mesa doing a great job giving you the replays, footage here on the network that brings you the 2017 RMAC Baseball Tournament Championship with Cale O'Donnell at the plate. And last time broke out a single for MSU Denver. Now faces a 3-run deficit. The last time MSU Denver had the lead, it was the top of the 6th inning before Colorado Mines scored 2 in the bottom of the 6th, and then the 7th stanza. 3 runs scored last inning. We'll see what happens in this contest with the winner advancing to play Colorado Mesa. Waiting the 2-0. A grounder takes a hop into the glove of the second baseman of Colorado Mesa in Logan Smith, the first team All-RMAC selection. They retire Cale O'Donnell. Bringing to the plate the catcher Marcus Bean. Kennedy on deck. And Hunter Donaldson, who's had quite the day, is in the hole. And is caught looking for strike one. 6-3 ball game. Top of the 8th inning. Struck out swinging. And his last at-bat for Marcus Bean. Two strikeouts on the day. Can he rewrite the stat line here? The catcher now faces a 1-1. Lays the bat down. And can it hit some turf? It does not. Into the glove of center fielder Cody Marvel for Colorado Mines. Very few opportunities left. The clock is starting to strike midnight here. A 3-run advantage for Colorado Mines. And that 9th inning approaching rapidly with just 1 out to play. Here, if you are MSU Denver, we talked last time they led was the top of the 6th inning. Top of the 8th, 2 outs in favor of the 2 seed in Colorado Mines. No runners aboard. Temperatures dropping here. Simplesio Field. And 25 on the mound, wreaking havoc. Inserted into the bull from the bullpen was Sam Slusser. And he brings the heat. And that looks at a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Sean Kennedy takes the pitch, rips one left foul, and had the distance. We'll see if he can straighten it out. Put some points on the board, duly needed, as Mines has taken the lead in the hits category. 8-6 advantage for the Ore Diggers. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, quick turnaround for the winner of this ball game. 12 p.m. scheduled first pitch tomorrow here in Grand Junction. The winner will take on Colorado Mesa, a 19-0 finish for the Mavericks. Hearing it from the crowd, granted, not only did they score 19 runs, they had 12 runs in the bottom of the 4th, rather the bottom of the 1st, and had 5 runs scored in the 8th inning. That's a team that really puts the bats into action and does not stop by any means. Full count. A walk would put a runner aboard with 2 outs remaining. Another shot down the left side line. Looks to be batting practice for Sean Kennedy, listed as the DH in last night's contest, now a left fielder. and almost caught him on the foot. Took a dip near that bottom of the strike zone a bit too much. And Hunter Donaldson, right field, left field matchup here. Put both fielders on base with 2 outs and a runner aboard. And Hunter Donaldson, 2 RBIs on the day. And had that 2-run stint on the top of the 6th. Last time this guy was up, the Roadrunners led. So we'll see what he does on his next at-bat here in the top of the 8th inning. He takes ball 2. 3 balls for Sam Slusser. We'll see how he answers back here with the last 2 batters. And gets away from the catcher. Stolen base with ease for the right fielder in Sean Kennedy. And now things could get interesting, especially with the walk of Hunter Donaldson. Now bowing well for the ball-heavy count, with a 3-0 look coming Donaldson's way, and once again 2 outs and so hard to close with runners on. And a runner aboard second. Donaldson, a heavy hitter, comes to the plate with a .316 average. A runner on. And so much at stake here. A date with the #1 team in the conference. And Colorado Mesa on the win. And upon a loss here for either team, taking on a gritty Regis squad tomorrow at 3:30. Toughest part about that is you got to play a back-to-back within 3.5 hours of that first pitch. You got game 2 of the day here. Early game, have the winner's bracket, and there will be no more undefeated squads. The winner of this one will take on Colorado Mesa, a team that's only had 4 conference losses in this season. We talked about Mesa losing 2 to UCCS earlier in that series. And this year they have really fought back late in these contests against the Ore Diggers, the Roadrunners, and especially Regis. Today still staying around the 4th team rounding out this RMAC tournament. And what a shot for MSU Denver. And what a bazooka cannon you see there from the left fielder of Colorado Mines. Trevor Kay bulleted that one into the infield. And that will keep runners at bay, but the bases are juiced, bringing number 25, Aaron Germani, to the plate. Center fielder knows what's at stake. And a grand slam. We've seen one already, so don't put it out of your minds just yet. A grand slam will put these MSU Denver Roadrunners on top right now, down 3 runs in the top of the 8th inning. 2 outs, 1 out separating number 25, Sam Slusser, on the mound from a batting practice in their inning. And a walk of Aaron Germani not only would bring up Jake Thurston, who just came off of hitting a home run in the last inning, but it would walk a run and just make it a 2-run score to tie things up. On the 2-0, the swing is a miss for Aaron Germani. Two balls, 1 strike, bases loaded Infield takes a step back on the brink of the dirt, and that's good for strike 2. And we'll see if Slusser can finish the job here in hostile territory. Now with the Roadrunners at bat. Makes contact. It makes its way through, and the contact is good enough. They go home, and a wise job by the runner on second base to stay at bay. And number 26 for the Roadrunners. He will stay there in just a 1-run deficit as a great shot by Germani. Number 25 just makes it a 1-run game with runners still at first and second. And a powwow coming for Colorado Mesa. Hats off to the 9th hitter. And Aaron Germani bringing up Jake Thurston when we come back. In the top of the 8th inning, batting practice still continues for MSU Denver as Jake Thurston will take to the plate the man who just hit a home run in this ball game. But bigger story is Aaron Germani just had a 2-run shot as he now resides on first base, the 9th hitter in the lineup, and he had 2 runners come on home, 2 RBIs for Aaron Germani, bringing up one of the best hitters on the team, Jake Thurston, with runners in scoring position and a 1-run deficit for MSU Denver. 5-6 ball game, top of the 8th. Number 20, Clark Martin, as they go to their bullpen, trying to close things out. A 3.82 ERA and a 4-2 win-loss record. Coming to Clark Martin in the white jerseys for Colorado Mines. In the gray and red is MSU Denver. On the brink of a comeback here with runners at first and second. Aboard, we'll see how Clark Martin holds the pressure in with Roadrunners around him. 2 outs. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Thurston swings away. And the green light, if any, for the 364 batter. Martin collects, awaits the 2-1. Some chin music for Jake Thurston. Right above the numbers near the helmet. That goes for ball 3. Big pitch here, a walk would load the bases. He rips it away for strike 2, now a full count and 2 outs. On the board here, Simplesio Field. Once again, neither team showing ground in this moment here. Mines had a 3-run lead and a battle back once again, even at bay here. Mines with a 1-run advantage. Lays his bat on the line. They go to first. And in the nick of time, Jake Thurston is retired as they bring in Clark Martin to retire the inning. 2 scored. At the top of the 8th, Colorado Mines still leads 6-5 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. We return. We bring you back to the bottom of the 8th inning here. 2017 RMAC Baseball Tournament Championship. And just one more opportunity for the Roadrunners to take to the bats in the top of the 9th inning. First, they got to get 3 outs here as they go with a pitching change. And they go to Dane Rowley for MSU Denver. Rowley, the sophomore pitcher with a 3.65 ERA. An untainted, perfect 6-0 record. Looking for that first save of the season put in to close this one out and get MSU Denver back to the bats in the top of the 9th inning. Mines, the 2 out of the 2-3 matchup. Here, the higher seed. They will not have to bat in the bottom of the inning. 1 down, a great rocket thrown there in a 6-3 combo thanks to the shortstop of Jake Thurston to Cale O'Donnell. 1 away, and Dane Rowley, number 21, in the gray and blue hats here for MSU Denver. In the all-white, Colorado Mines, Connor Lambert, senior outfielder, will take to the batter's box. Looking for another hit in that column. That one high over our scores booth. And hit the top of the deck here. Out, it's Simplesio. Rowley on the mound. And Lambert hit. Grazed by the pitch. One of the first pitches we see from Rowley is a beanball advancing Connor Lambert to the bag here. Cody Marvel, the catcher, and the player looking to advance a runner and get this lead up there because this MSU Denver team is rearing to go. They scored 2 at the top of the 8th. And any run is just gravy. Right now with a 1-run lead, still bowling well for Colorado Mines. The heave and the miss for Marvel. And tallies the first strike, 1 out, and a runner on first. On the 0-1 release. Left it short, handcuffed, and a great field job by the second baseman for MSU Denver. Donnie Ortiz Jr. has been locking that area down. A couple chip shots, even took a hop. Still fielded that one in the glove of Ortiz and fired that one to first. Bottom of the 8th inning, runner at second. And Jay Seltzer, 4th in the lineup. We'll see if he can not only clean up, but bring this man home on second with just a single-run lead for Colorado Mines. Top of the 9th inning will be MSU Denver in the last hopes of tying, if not the go-ahead look in the final inning. Takes the hop, easy field, rockets it. Once again, it was a shortstop look to first to start the inning, and they go the third base route with Trent Maloney. And a nice 5-3 combo. A quick 1-2 and 3 inning. And we go to the top of the 9th. Could be the final look at MSU Denver in this contest. If they do not score a run, it is Colorado Mesa's win, and they will take on Mesa here tomorrow. We'll see you in a bit. Final inning, and could be the final look at MSU Denver at the bats. Brandon Applehans with the potential final call for MSU Denver in this Mines Metro matchup, as Clark Martin, number 20, on the pitcher's mound. 3.82 ERA entering today's contest. 4-2 win-loss record and a 6 in that save column for number 20. High for ball 1. And 1 run needed to tie things up for the Roadrunners here in the gray and red. And a good eye there by a man who's been everywhere on the defensive side of things, the second baseman, Donnie Ortiz Jr. Takes ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. And right down the hatch for strike 1. Great answer by Martin. Waiting the 2-1 from the redshirt senior pitcher. Martin brought in. It was the Tyler Thomas and Derek Stimson show. Had to go to the bullpen for both squads. Bohannon took a seat. And it was Dane Rowley that came in and You might see Dane rally one more time if these Roadrunners can tie it up here in the top of the 9th inning. And a strike right down the hatch. Replacing Sam Slusser is now Mr. Clark Martin, facing a full count here and 3 outs away from pulling out the save in a 6-5 Mines win. Swing away, great look, and a good at-bat. And Ortiz will see another pitch. Talk about a back-and-forth matchup. Still no ground, no real edge here. With no outs, MSU Denver. So capable in hitting. Another at-bat swing for Ortiz. The winner will face Colorado Mesa in a date with the #1 team tomorrow here at 12 p.m. scheduled. First pitch should be a beautiful day. That one takes a skip and a jump. And off the skip and a jump it was from shortstop to first. A great job of fielding it and throwing it to Jace Seltzer. Caught the ball, came back down the bag. And that records the first out for Colorado School of Mines here in the top of the 9th inning. One away and 2 to go for the Ore Diggers here. And leading the triumph is Clark Martin here on the mound for the Ore Diggers. Stepping up to the plate, number 18, Trent Maloney. In a good situation for MSU Denver, the third in the lineup. And the cleanup hitter in Cale O'Donnell. A guy who can easily tie this thing up with a solo home run, if not get on base for the man. And he can definitely crank him out of here. He leads the team in home runs with 12 in 2017. Paints the edge of the plate. Looked a bit outside. Could have been a 3-0 look. Now a 2-1 switch to the count for Clark Martin. Here comes the 2-1. And got him in that same spot. Really comfortable with that strike zone. Really owning in those pitches. Now a 2-2 bounce back from a 2-ball look. One away, can it be 2? And it's 2 down the hatch for Clark Martin. And he is creeping up on that 7th save of the season. Cale O'Donnell. Will the clock strike midnight on MSU Denver and drop them into the consolation bracket? They will take on Regis. Or can Cale O'Donnell be the last standing chance here for the Roadrunners? Right above the letters on the jersey, Cale O'Donnell takes ball 1. 2 outs, no runners aboard in a 5-6 ball game with Mines on top. And the high seed here in the tournament. Inside holds the glove. And trying to get the strike call was Mikey Gangwish doing the catching for the Ore Diggers. 20 on the mound. And Clark Martin delivers the 2-0. Ripped away foul. Now just 2 strikes away from saving this one is Clark Martin. Two ball, 1 strike look coming to Cale O'Donnell. Trying to keep the hopes alive. Ripped away into that Mines territory. And we're just 1 strike away from the Colorado School of Mines advancing to play Colorado Mesa in a date with destiny tomorrow in the 1-2 matchup at 12 p.m. Clark Martin On the mound, Cale O'Donnell in the batter's box. Here comes the 2-2. He chips it to the third baseman. Rockets it to first. That one overthrown. And ran through the base was Cale O'Donnell. And he'll be aboard as the tying run in the top of the 9th inning. Hope still alive. What a great rip that was to third base by Cale O'Donnell. Check out this replay, folks. Just a bit overthrown. And it's funny, Cale O'Donnell debated going to second, but made the smart play there as he serves as the tying run. And Cale O'Donnell, and a great shot here for MSU Denver. Hope still alive for MSU Denver. That one popped up and lands on the top of our scorer's box up here. Marcus Bean at the plate with the rip. Strike one against the catcher. Elimination amidst the MSU Denver Roadrunners fighting off these ore diggers. And Clark Martin throwing some fire. That'll even the count at 1-1 with a runner at first and Cale O'Donnell. O'Donnell not a guy to steal bases. Only one stolen base on the year. And definitely not a time to tempt fate. That one a shot to left field. And it will touch the double banner here. They go to third. And an easy tag on a attempted run to third by Cale O'Donnell. What a bazooka that man has out in left field. Trevor Kay makes the game-winning out as he rockets it to third on the attempt to steal the base and caught Cale O'Donnell in the midst of a potential comeback for MSU Denver as the Roadrunners' sights are erased of facing Colorado Mesa. And check this out one more time. A rocket. What an insane hit. And a beautiful hit by Marcus Bean. And Kay gets it, rockets it. And there with plenty of time. And right there with the simple tag. And number 24 with some flair there for Colorado Mines. And Cameron Maxey inserted late into the lineup as the pinch hitter. And what a game down to the wire. And just another beautiful finish out here in great fashion as we had a comeback by MSU Denver. They score 2 in the top of the 8th. And Mines had a 1-run lead. And it was just too much pitching from Clark Martin and company. And that will do it. Brandon Applehans here. RMAC Network. Want to thank everyone for watching. And what a great staff we have here. We will see you tomorrow at a 12 p.m. first pitch with Colorado Mesa and Colorado Mines in the 1-2 matchup. We'll see you in a bit.